Hey everyone, Dr. Gage here, bringing you the third video of our four-part series this month on why active people or athletes should seek chiropractic care for musculoskeletal injuries. Today we're going to go over a few things we do at Health-Fit here in the office to help our athletes not only return to sport or their activity pain-free and faster, but also to prevent that injury from coming back. We're going to talk about the overuse injury cycle today, and we have a previous video on our channel here that you can find below that covers this overuse injury cycle again. What the overuse injury cycle is we start at the top of a full cycle here, if we were picturing a circle, and at the top there we have that initial injury that happens. You might be in that Pilates class, out on the pickleball courts, in that CrossFit workout, and you notice that pain start to come on, and you start to just ignore that. Maybe you push through that pain, and you just hope it goes away on its own. Maybe then it's been a couple days and that injury still has not quite resolved on its own. And so you try Googling some things, maybe some exercises from YouTube, some ice, some heat, and that still doesn't seem to be helping the problem. Well, then it's time for that next CrossFit class, that next pickleball match, the next round of golf. And so you go out and you just play through that pain again. And we will repeat this cycle here over and over again until eventually you get to the point that that pain that's happening during your activity or your workout is great enough to either prevent you from participating or causing you to hold back. That is when oftentimes we will see you in the office here. However, we can prevent that from happening and prevent you from ending up in this chronic injury cycle. What that looks like is when you start to initially have that ache or pain that doesn't seem to resolve on its own, maybe with some home remedies, some heat, ice, exercises you found online, that is when you should initially come in to see a evidence-based chiropractor like myself or Dr. Kevin Christie in office here. What we will then do is we will get on top of that injury before it becomes chronic in nature. Typically, when we see injuries, when they are in an acute or subacute phase, our treatment duration is far, far shorter than when it is in a chronic state there. And that's because we're taking care of that injury when it first pops up. We aren't ignoring it and letting things such as scar tissue build up or that chronic overuse injury and biomechanics are starting to change as we avoid pain. And a whole plethora of other issues come down after that first injury is initially ignored. In office here, we have a treatment guideline sheet here that we like to refer to. This is based off of what the research out there shows for conservative care and specifically chiropractic care, treating standard musculoskeletal conditions. On here, you will notice, and we can go over it with you when you arrive here, that when we are in that acute to subacute phase, oftentimes it's as little as 4 to 8 visits to get rid of that condition there. When we are in a chronic phase, maybe there's some scar tissue buildup, you've changed how you're moving during those workouts, and different factors come into play, then we have to start to look at breaking down that treatment plan into smaller phases, consisting of getting rid of pain and decreasing pain first, then working on some biomechanical changes and getting you back and prepared to return to sport, and then also a return to sport phase there, which may extend just beyond that 8 treatment visit plan there. So what we want to do here in the office is we want to get on top of injuries early and often. If you're experiencing an ache or a pain that doesn't seem to be going away, reach out to the office today and let us help you get back to sport pain-free.